Welcome back to Sports Warrior Brand, the place where technique meets intensity and every second on the mat tells a story. Today we're breaking down an incredible grappling encounter featuring the explosive and highly technical Cora Sek going head-to-head with the relentless pressure fighter Alex Terrier. This matchup is fascinating because both athletes bring completely different styles to the table, and when styles clash like this, the mat turns into a battlefield of strategy, patience, and raw determination. Right from the opening whistle, you can feel the tension in the room. Both competitors circle cautiously, studying each other's posture, foot placement, and hand positioning. Terrier looks composed, slowly stepping forward with the intention of controlling the pace early. Meanwhile, Sek already seems to be thinking 3 moves ahead, reading the rhythm of the match before it even fully begins. And there it is, the first engagement. Terrier immediately tries to close the distance, reaching in to establish grips and potentially secure a strong top position. But Cora Sek is incredibly comfortable fighting from the bottom, and she wastes absolutely no time pulling guard and bringing the fight directly to the ground. Now watch this carefully, because this is where Sek's style really shines. The moment her back touches the mat, her hips start moving like a machine. She's not just lying there waiting, every inch of movement is calculated. Her legs begin framing, her feet searching for hooks, and her hands constantly fighting for inside control. This is classic high-level grappling awareness. Terrier, on the other hand, understands exactly what kind of danger he's walking into. Fighting inside someone's guard, especially someone as flexible and unpredictable as Sek, is like stepping into a maze where every wrong move leads to a trap. Terrier lowers his weight and begins applying pressure, trying to pin Sek's hips and slow down her movement. Pressure passing is one of the most effective ways to deal with an active guard player, but the problem here is that Sek refuses to stay still for even a second. Look at those hips.
As the match continues, you can feel the pace starting to shift slightly. Both athletes have now settled into the rhythm of the fight, and every movement is becoming more calculated. Cora Sek remains incredibly active off her back, while Alex Terrier is doing everything he can to maintain pressure and slowly break through that dangerous guard. Terrier begins to adjust his strategy. Instead of rushing the pass, he now focuses on controlling Sek's legs first. He grips one ankle and tries to pin it to the mat, attempting to limit Sek's ability to pivot and create those tricky angles she's been using since the start of the match. But Sek immediately responds. She pushes against Terrier's shoulder with her foot, creating space and forcing him to shift his weight backward. That small push might look simple, but in grappling, space is everything. Even a few inches can completely change the dynamic of a position. Sek quickly sits up slightly, trying to secure a collar tie and potentially set up a sweep. Terrier reacts instantly, lowering his center of gravity and driving forward with controlled pressure. This is where Terrier's strength really comes into play. He's not just relying on technique, he's using his body weight strategically, forcing Sek to carry that pressure while still trying to attack from the bottom. But Sek doesn't seem bothered by it at all. In fact, she looks comfortable. Her hips shift again, her legs climbing higher around Terrier's torso. Now this is interesting, because Sek might be threatening another submission setup here. Watch her right leg.
It starts creeping up toward Terrier's shoulder again. This could easily transition into a triangle choke if Terrier loses posture for even a split second. Terrier senses the danger immediately. He pulls his head back and places one hand firmly on Sek's knee, preventing the leg from locking across his neck. That's a very disciplined defense. But while Terrier focuses on defending the triangle, Sek switches tactics. She suddenly shifts her hips to the side and pulls on Terrier's arm. And here comes a sweep attempt. Sek hooks Terrier's leg and tries to tilt his balance to the side. For a moment, Terrier's base starts to crumble. His weight shifts awkwardly, and it looks like Sek might actually flip the position. The crowd reacts instantly. But Terrier shows incredible balance. He posts his foot wide, catching himself just before the sweep completes. That was dangerously close, and you can see Terrier taking a deeper breath now, realizing just how tricky Sek's guard truly is. This is the constant problem when facing a grappler like Cora Sek. Even when you think you're safe, a single shift of the hips can suddenly put you in danger.